Hi, good morning, everybody. So starting from 2019, I want to do a series of training via video. So this will be the first video that I'm sending out to all of you guys. I will be touching on topics that is related to building a network marketing business, more towards our Genes business. But I believe a lot of the stuff discussed in this whole series of training, if you listen to it and you can benefit from it, you can definitely use it in all areas of your life. You can use it in your career, you can use it in your relationship. So different areas of your life it can be used. So this morning, what I want to share with all of you is something which is brought up to me by one of the distributors. So that also remind me to shout out to all of you. If you have any questions regarding the expansion or the building of your Genes business, feel free to PM to me all your questions, and I will select through all your questions. I'll look through and I will answer them one by one throughout the entire series of this video training. So I'm going to use about 5 to 10 minutes of my time to explain each topic, and I will try to really concise it and break it down so that I will not spend more than 10 minutes, because I also understand the size of the video does play a huge part on your data, and also most of you will not be able to see a video longer than 10 minutes. So okay, very quickly I just want to touch on this question that one of the distributor has asked me. He asked, how do you define a good leader? So what do you think is a good leader? Now, to me, a good leader is someone who is able to lead a group of people towards one common goal or one common objective. It can be very simple things such as organizing and leading a group of people to take photograph, to have a photograph shot together, you know. So your ability to harness and to gather everyone towards one common objective, that is, I would say, is a good leader in a very general term. So with regards to our Genes business, it can be, you know, getting everybody in your team, in your organization, to be able to make a 5-figure income. Or it can be as simple as to gather everybody in your team to achieve a certain goal. So the goal can be as simple as being able to go to the next rank. That means from an associate, how do you help the person to become a distributor? If you are a distributor, how do you help a person to become a executive? How do you help the person to become a JADE? You know, any goal. So if you are able to harness and get everybody to help them to achieve that one common goal, I think that is a good leader. Another key thing to note is that leadership, there is this thing called situational leadership. That means leadership in a particular situation. So and leadership actually encompass a lot of stuff which I will not be able to explain to you everything with regards to good leadership. I will recommend you to read this book by John Maxwell on leadership. I cannot really remember the title, but I believe if you were to go to Amazon and you were just to search for John Maxwell, he has one whole series of books that is talking about leadership, and you will be able to get a lot of insight from this book, okay, from this author called John Maxwell on leadership. Now, I just want to bring out the important point. A leader doesn't necessarily mean everybody must be liked by everybody. And also, this person asked me, how do you define whether I'm a good leader, and can you give me a score from 0 being a very bad leader and 10 is being a very good leader? Now, I would say leadership actually has a lot of different other aspects as well. For example, you can judge a person's leadership, like for example, is this leader caring? So caring is one of them, responsibility is one of them, ability to harness the team together is one of them. Whether this leader has empathy, that means whether this leader is caring, or whether this leader is just very objective driven. Is this leader high-handed, or is this leader being very democratic in his leadership? So now you see all these different things can be ranked from 0 to 10, 0 to 10, 0 to 10, and then ultimately give you a total score to tell you whether or not you are a good leader. And it's not so much of am I a good leader 0 to 10. Now if I give you a score of 8 or a score of 6, would you know which area of leadership are you strong at? You wouldn't know. So I can't do that, because leadership consists of so many things. Now a lot of people in Dreammaker feel that, oh, Robin is a good leader, or Robin is a good leader. But having said that, there will also be a lot of people who feel that, hey, Robin is lacking in this area. Robin, could have done better in this situation. Robin should have do this. Robin, why can't Robin do that? So whether or not you are a good leader, you can be very good in many people's eyes, but you definitely cannot please everybody. Give you some example is we look at our great leader, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. So Mr. Lee Kuan Yew have got thousands and thousands and thousands of people supporting him and recognizing him as a great leader of Singapore. However, at the same time, you see that there are also hundreds and hundreds of people in Singapore or all over the world that hated and disliked Mr. Lee Kuan Yew's leadership. So as a leader, you can't please everybody, but all you need to answer to yourself is: Are you able to help the team? Are you able to help the country? Are you able to help the organization to achieve what you want to achieve as the leader? What is your objective in helping them? And when you execute out the plan, when you execute out that objective, definitely those people who cannot see your vision, those people who are not able to be in line with you, they will oppress you, they will object you, and they will go against you. They will not follow your instruction. So that is leadership. So leadership is not pleasing everybody. Leadership will also encompass the ability to share your vision with the rest of the team member. Okay, able to share your vision with the rest of the team member and harnessing them towards one common goal, towards one common direction. So some leaders I see in Dreammakers, they are very caring, and they care so much about their team members' opinion. So and they are very efficient. They pass down information very quickly. So one of the complaints I get as a leader is that, wow, this Robin every time never answer to messages. So you see, that is that good leadership? No, that is not a good leadership. So does that make me overall a very bad leader? No, that doesn't make me overall a bad leader, because I have other attributes that I'm strong at. But however, I do recognize those areas that I'm weak at. So when somebody give me this suggestion or give me this comment, hey Robin, you are so inefficient, you are so slow in responding to WhatsApp messages, you are so slow in sending out information about our Genius business. Now all this, I can take it in a positive light, that these are areas that I am short for, and I should improve in this area of my leadership. But imagine what it will do if I take it so hard and take it so personally, and I felt that, oh, when I receive all this comment and I think, oh shucks, I'm such a poor leader, I'm such a bad leader. All this while, I think that I was doing a good job. I think that I'm putting out my heart and my soul to serve the team. In the end, I get this kind of comment. Oh, it's so hurting. Maybe ultimately, actually, I'm not a good leader. Maybe I should give up Genius. Maybe I should not be a leader. You see, how you respond to people's opinion and people's comment is very important. Sometimes these people are genuinely giving you constructive feedback to help you to recognize the area that you are short for. So I want to encourage every one of you to take up the leadership role in your own organization. Because remember, the moment you have one distributor, you are the leader to that one distributor. It's not necessarily you must be having a big team, a big group like Kim Hui or like Winston before you call yourself a leader. You can only have just one distributor, one member, and you are a leader to that particular member already. And a lot of times leadership starts even when you do not have any member. For example, now I'm very new in the Genius business, and I attend an event, I attend a training. Now, everything you do will exude out your leadership. You know, whether you turn up for the training, whether you turn up for the event, well dressed, properly dressed, whether you turn up for the event, for the training on time, whether or not you participate actively in the activity in the event, whether or not are you attentive, whether or not are you contributing, all these things exudes your leadership. Now, do you think that people will be able to observe you, and then when you sit among the whole groups of hundreds or thousands of people, you know, you are so outstanding and people actually can see you now? And that is the part whereby you attract people. That is the part that you attract people to join you in the organization, to join you in anything. That is what we call influencing others. So when do you start to have leadership? It's not only when you start to have your first downline, your first member, then you start to exude qualities of a leadership. You start doing it even the moment you start doing the business. You must have leadership, because people only want to follow a leader. People only, you know, if I feel that, wow, this guy really have something so that I want to follow him. I feel that he has all this leadership quality that, you know, I think he'll be able to lead me. That's the reason why I want to join him. So imagine if you don't have anybody, and then you do not exude that kind of leadership in everything that you do, even as an ordinary member. Do you think you will be able to attract members to you? Very unlikely. You know, imagine something like this. I attend a training, I attend an event, very sloppily. You know, I attend the event and I come late. And when I'm at the event, when I'm at the training or anything, I'm not concentrating. I'm always on the phone, and you know, I'm always distracting people. I'm not participating. You know, every time I will not contribute to the team, but I will try my best to siam and avoid responsibility. You see, all these things, everyone around you will be able to see. But if you, on the other hand, exude all the qualities of a leadership, people can see and people want to follow you, even though people do not know who you are. So this is a short sharing I have this morning on the topic of leadership. I hope it helps you, and do continue to send me all your requests for topics that you want to listen regarding tips and trainings that you want to have to strengthen and to build your Genius business. So today I took a little bit longer, 30 minutes. So I'll sign off now, wishing you all the very best in your Genius business. Ciao. Thank you for watching the video. Do drop us a comment and give us a like. Now, if you like to continue to receive power tips to building your MLM business, remember to subscribe to our channel. So looking forward to seeing you in the next power tip video. Ciao.